Alright folks, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. My name is Drake, I am the Farming Aviator. It is mid-spring. We did fast forward, or not fast, we just went to the next day. It is time for some spring planting. We have just one field to plant. Let's get to it. Alright, so a couple things. I want to move some of these seed boxes out so we can fill them up easily. We'll just pull the planter up next to it, and then that'll be a little bit easier. Should be able to get in here and get these. Let's drop this down, and then we also need to feed the chickens, because they are going to need some food here. Let's get these out in a good spot. We'll put them off to the side right here. Well, maybe not right there. Let's put these right here. That'll be easy to fill up. Trying to get it off. There we go. So I hope you guys are having a good week. My week's been going pretty good. Just enjoying being home and stuff. It's been, like before last trip we had a pretty busy week. This week's a lot more chill, so it's always nice having a relaxing week at home and stuff. But yeah, I got my second COVID vaccine, which, not gonna lie, I was hurting the next day for a little while. Well, pretty much all day. Had some muscle aches and stuff. I hear everyone reacts a little bit differently, so we'll you'll have to see how you guys react if you guys get something, some muscle aches or something like that. I hear that the most often, or just feeling drained. So yeah, that's what happened after mine. It's muscle aches all day, a little bit of fever the night after, but that's about it. I think that should be enough seed for now. We'll probably have to come back and get some more. Let's throw this, let's throw the bucket on though. So we do need to feed the chickens. There we go. Drop the pallet fork off. Alright, got the bucket on. Let's make sure we don't hit the wall when we pull out of here. And lift it up like that. We're gonna pull under here and fill it up with wheat. I gotta figure out, get it lined up. There we go. Alright, so we got a bucket load of wheat here. I don't think they're gonna use the whole thing. They'll use about half of it. Oh, they did use the whole thing. Let's take a look. Wow, how is that the perfect amount? Right that, oh, never mind, I spilled. It wasn't the perfect amount. Never mind, guys. Let's scoop that up. Here I was thinking, oh, we got the perfect amount. It filled it all the way up to 1,000. But no. Alright guys, so we gotta pull the planter out. I already got it hooked up to the Magnum. We gotta pull it out and just adjust a few things, make sure everything is running good, and then we can get to seeding. Alright, let's get this backed into the workshop here. This could use a paint job too, but maybe we'll worry about that later. For now, we just want to work on a few of the openers and stuff and make sure everything's running great. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it needs a little repair. There we go. Definitely worth it. Guys, I want to get a new tractor, planting tractor. We don't really have the money. Maybe after this season we can. But it'd definitely be nice to get a new planting tractor. This thing, well, it's old. It's definitely a little old. Our door's open, so we can't close that. There we go. Alright, guys, so let's get filled up here. Let's do some liquid fertilizer first. There we go. Let's pull around here and get seed. I want to switch this. Sure, on canola. I think we are going to do canola. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look at that. Alright guys, let's get this filled up. Let's take a look at our rotation here. I was planning on canola. If we follow that up, if we do want to do a winter crop, we could do that, something like that. And then follow it by probably soybeans, followed by corn. And then back to like wheat or canola. That's a pretty good rotation. So we had sunflowers in that one. We're doing wheat. We got winter wheat there. Planting corn. So we have soy. Let's see here. Corn. It'd be nice to go back to wheat. Maybe canola. Canola and corn is a pretty good rotation. We might take the hit and go with that and do that rotation, but just so we can get a winter crop going, it might be worth it. Throwing some canola in there. The canola definitely does rotate better, but we'll just kind of go and see with what we're feeling here. It is a good time to plant canola, as you can see here. Once we get early summer, we're going to be harvesting winter wheat and get that corn in the ground right away, along with the soybeans. So we are all filled up here. Let's get out into the field. Alright, so we are all unfolded. Guys, I'm excited. New planter. This is exciting. Let's get see how this thing runs. I think this planter is gonna last us a while. We can upgrade all of our equipment before we come back and upgrade a planter here. Here we go. Looks like we are using seed and fertilizer. That's good to see. This field is a little rough since we just plowed it. We didn't cultivate it afterwards, but that's fine. Looks like it is running well. Go to the inside view here. Look at these animations. This is a sweet mod. There isn't really any case planter mods out there, and so very cool to see this one. This guy did a great job on this mod. Definitely good to see. Let's go here. We'll go down this way and then come back all the way around. Probably a little too close there. Yeah. That's fine though. Alright, so we got down to the end here. Let's back this up. I love the sounds on this too. It sounds so good. Alright, let's get lined up a little bit better. There we go. So yeah, guys, I had to look it up because I wasn't 100% sure. I thought it was custom modding that did this, and it was. I had to double check to make sure. Custom modding made this planter, so he did a great job. He has a lot of good mods out there, and definitely cool to see a Case IH planter, one of the newer, earlier ice planters. I think he's working on a bigger one, a 24-row planter that's 60 feet wide. This is like 40-foot wide planter, so definitely a really good mod. Really good animations. You can see all the row cleaners there working. All the seed box animations and stuff, so really cool planter. So let's get over here, get flipped around, and then we'll do a headland going all the way around the other way. I always like doing at least 2 headlands. It seems to work best. See if we can get this lined up from the inside view. There we go. Alright. So let's take a look at our precision farming. See how this is looking. You see we're planting canola there. Alright, nitrogen is going in the ground there. We got the automatic rate on, so that is looking good. We'll come back to that as we start doing our back and forth rows. Yeah, guys, definitely looking good. It'd be nice to eventually get, upgrade to the bigger seed tanks, get tracks on this. We may even trade this in for a different planter that may be a little bit better. So we'll have to, eventually see. Like I said, this will be the last thing we upgrade now since we got this. But yeah. So let's get the other headland done, and then I'll get a little time lapse going. Alright guys, this thing is running great so far. Looks like it's planting nice and even and everything. It does look like we're going to be able to plant this whole field before we have to refill, so that's great. And then one thing I'm going to like about this planter is too is that we won't have to cultivate, go after harvest. We can just direct drill, and that'll save us a lot of time and money, rather than having to cultivate the field and then burying all that trash left over from harvest. So definitely be helpful being able to direct drill. We'll save a lot of time that way too, and be able to get like that corn in the ground right away and stuff, rather than spending a whole day cultivating the field and wasting a day and then having to plant the next day. We can plant that same day. So this I think this planter is definitely worth the investment. Let's take a look at our precision farming. Looks like we are doing great on our nitrogen levels there with the liquid fertilizer. We're using pretty close to the same amount of seed as liquid fertilizer, so we put on like just the right amount of pre-emerge fertilizer. So I think that was a good decision to do that. So guys, I'm going to finish up this little bit, and then we'll go ahead and hook up to the spray trailer and get herbicide down on our other fields. Alright guys, well we just got finished up, didn't take too much longer, it was just a couple more passes. Let's get this thing sprayed off and put away. We're not going to need it for a few more weeks. Let's see, it's midsummer now, so it'll be quite a few more days or weeks, simulated weeks I guess, in farm sim time. Once we get to early summer, and we'll be planting some corn and soybeans. This thing definitely dealt to use, a little worn out on the pieces, but still runs really well. Really impressed with that. So let's back this into here. Alright. Yep guys, it's not gonna be too long, or we'll be using the New Holland harvester there. It's coming quick. So guys, yeah, I think I am probably gonna sell the cultivator there. I don't think we're really gonna use it, and so it'd be nice to get that extra cash. So I'll probably sell that one of these days off camera. So yeah, I'll let you know I'll let you guys know when I do that, so that you guys will don't all of a sudden see like a ton of money. I don't think we'll sell it for that much, maybe 40, 50 grand. But yeah, I'll let you guys know when we do that. We have a bunch of herbicide right there. I'm hoping that's enough. I kind of doubt it. But if we need to, we'll run back. We'll run the pickup truck back to town to pick up some more herbicide. Or maybe we'll just take the spray trailer over there, because we won't be too far. Yeah, we're gonna need some more. There was not much left there. Oh, there's this one. That's not very full either, though. Alright, so guys, with that, we're gonna go into town and grab some more. I'm just gonna take the tractor down there. I think that'll work best. Alright guys, so we made it into the shop here. Let's get a couple pallets of herbicide. See if that's enough. It might take one more to get all the way full. We'll see here. Alright, yeah, we're gonna buy one more just to make sure we get it all nice and full. Like I said, we'll probably have to come back for more. Yeah, we got our mixer right here, so we can get our chemical in there and everything and get it filled up. Alright, we got just 13% left in there. Let's head over to our field. Alright guys, we are in the field here spraying these weeds. There is a little bit popping up. This will prevent any other further weeds from popping up. You can see there's a big clump there that died over the winter. So this will take care of most of it until springtime, or until harvest time. The wheat plants are starting to get a little big, but they're just small enough that we won't cause any damage to them driving on them like this. So that's we're hitting it right in the sweet spot before they get too big and we cause damage if we drive on them, or we don't get the weeds early enough, that kind of thing. So let's get turned here. Get down a little bit further. There's kind of the edge where our spray line was. Let this get lined up. Probably about there. There we go. There's our GPS. And back we go. I love this huge boom. This is a big spray trailer. This Magnaply has just enough power to pull it. But it's working good. So we're going to get this done. We'll get this knocked out pretty quick. And we might actually have enough herbicide. It's kind of hard to tell. We may have to go fill up a little bit more to get our last field. But we'll get these two small ones knocked out quick. So I'll see you, or I'll get a little time lapse here for you guys. Enjoy. Alright guys, well, we got this last little bit here on this field. We do have our other new wheat field over by the baseball stadium just on the edge of town there. We'll go over do that right now also. I'm going to get that field sprayed now, and then tomorrow we'll get the cornfield we just planted sprayed. And looks like we'll have plenty of herbicide to do all that. Alright folks, so it's been a couple days. We did finish spraying herbicide on all our fields there, including the canola field we just planted. I was going to end the video after that. Figured it'd be a little short, and we have a few other things we can do. We're going to go buy our header in preparation for harvest and sell our cultivator there. So let's go ahead and back this out of the way. And we'll put this back in the shed and stuff. We can also spray this off. But we need to feed our chickens first. Let's get into here. Lift the bucket up here. Alright, we got a full bucket of wheat here. One thing I do want to do before we feed them is sell a bunch of our males. We have a, let's see here. We have, I think, 100 chickens, which is the maximum for this pen. So we can't produce anymore, and the males don't produce eggs. So we might as well sell all the males here. We have these 2 roosters that I'm just going to keep. I don't want to sell those. And it looks like the rest... Ooh, oh, we're going to sell 1 female. I don't know which one it was. We're not going to go back and try and find it. Alright, 241. How many chickens do we have now? 61. Did we fill it up? Nope, not quite. It might take us a whole bucket. Took most of it. There we go, we'll dump the rest of this back in. All 79 liters of it. And then we'll hop in the ram and pull that cultivator down to the shop to sell. There we go. Let's see, we're gonna have to move that stuff out of the way. Let's keep this out of the shop here. Let's leave this running. We're gonna back this all the way back in there right away because we probably won't actually need it till the spring now. Since we're not really cultivating anything anymore. Oh man, this thing is heavy. I don't know if this pickup can pull it. I mean, that is squatting pretty hard. Alright, let's back this back in there. Alright. I'll see you guys down at the shop. Alright guys, yeah, I think we, hopefully we didn't damage our pickup, but this thing definitely wasn't meant to tow this. Alright, let's sell this. 35,000. So we do get a little more money selling it at the shop. I think it was like 31,000. Which isn't it's not a super good deal to sell it back for, but we're in survival mode, right? That gives us 120, enough to purchase our header. So let's pull over here. And let's get our header here. So the one we wanted, we just want a 40-foot draper here. That looks perfect. I saw you can get it with a wind or an air bar, which is pretty cool. What this does, it helps with blowing the crop into the header, mainly for like soybeans. So if you have soybeans that are really dry and stuff. This will help make sure they get in the header, but I don't think we'll need that. If we do, we can add it on later. So we're just gonna go with this here. Alright, down to 41,000. Alright guys, that is pretty much it for this video. We have another day of late spring, and then it'll be early summer. You can see our wheat is just about ready to go. Super excited to get in this. I'm thinking about doing straw swaths and selling that. I don't know if it's going to be worth it since we don't even own a baler. So we have to pay leasing costs on top of how much we'll actually make, which I think we could profit, but it may just not be worth it. We'll see. So we'll kind of think about that over the next day, and then we'll get ready to get into summer harvest, I guess, and planting those crops. So guys, I'm gonna get this yard cleaned up. We have kind of a mess here now. We gotta get that tractor washed up, stuff pushed back in. I gotta bring this header trailer back down to the shop and sell that. So I'm gonna do that, get this all cleaned up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time on Griffin, Indiana. Thanks for watching.